Hello and welcome to the 42 data tutorial on embedding resources from other websites into discussions. I assume you have already watched the general introduction in 42 data and how to create questions, so we can directly jump into the topic. As always, I'm going here to the discuss page, which has a number of questions here, and we all have this. We have created these how-to queries. That is basically the foot to the help system, and in that there is already a question on how to embed web resources in 42 data. So, showing that question, going on the top, it says that 42 data allows to use web resources, and for certain type of web resources we can directly embed the content into a discussion. And one of these are the tools that have been created in the code project, the link data query wizard and the link data visualization wizard. Both allow you to explore linked open data, like for example the linked open data query wizard. This is a link to the wizard showing you here a list of countries and years, and the value here is the percentage of distinct organizations participating in FP7 ICT projects for the first time. And yeah, you can browse that. What you also can do is you can aggregate this data set. Let's say we want to do that grouping by year and calculating the average. And so this is the percentage, and it syncs, which means basically that in 2011 only 50% of new people have been participating. And we can further visualize this query here with a bar chart, or you can also change it to a pie chart if you want. And you can add additional query. Sorry, I have to scroll down, and you can combine a bar and a pie chart into one screen. Okay, so going back to 42 data. So this allows you to create the visualization, and by just copying the link from your browser, or in case of the query wizard, you can also use the bookmarking functionality directly. This oh, I'm not logged in. If I'm logged in, there is this button here. Save the displayed data or the live query to 42 data. There you can edit. In our case now, we assume we just copy the link. And if you add the link of a visualization as a web resource, you can embed this kind of visualization. So just let's do it. Create an answer. We go to web resource. We have here the link. Let's do it again. We have here aggregate this data set. We are aggregating over years. We want the average of the value. We're creating that average. And now we are visualizing the data set. Oh, we have a pie chart already. So I'm copying the link to 42 data. Here is the link, and saying, let's copy that from here also. And yeah. Basically we are done. We just have to say please embed the preview of the web resource in this posting, so that it is also shown. There you have the chart. You can now go and store it, and basically you have this resource integrated. This is integrated at the bottom of the page, or in that case on the second page. Oh, sorry, the first page. Yeah, here it was. And below we already have added some other resources. That is, on every page load, so when you view the page, a live query is set to the primary systems to get this data. Here you have the same data as we have just used, but in the form of a bar chart and in a non-aggregated version. So you have here the years and also the different countries. You can see the general trend that it drops, and it has dropped most in 2009 and 2010. And there is one exception, that is Bulgaria, of course, because they joined the program and received funding here. So this is the kind of exploration we want to foster with that portal. And there are a number of different other sources out there that provide great data, like, for example, the Digital Agenda for Europe scoreboard. This is, if I can open it, indicators and numbers about the state of Europe that are provided in a portal where you can also create graphs. However, the portal is great from the data point of view, but lacks social interactions. So here you have the country profile, for example, of the Netherlands, and the broadband supply and take-up. And what we can do now here is the same. We just take the link, and in the future it will be a scriptlet, but that makes that easier. But for now, it's copying the link into a web resource, which is contained in an answer, and here you have then the direct integration of this data. You can do the same with Eurostat, which has even more statistics and also graphics. Here's the statistics on implicit energy tax rate across Europe. There you also have the possibility, this is now directly interacting with the Eurostat's portal, where you have different visualizations available and different tables if you want to dig into the data. And here's something similar, maybe of interest, the European Maastricht criterions on an annual basis until 2008 for the different countries. And here again. Yes, we support a several set of resources, particular DPT, which allows you to show you time visualizations. MindMeister, which is a mind mapping company, provides an online mind mapping facility. Sketchfab, SlideShare, SpeakerDeck, TED, here the notes and the link data wizard tools, YouTube, Eurostats, and the European Digital Agenda Score. And if you want to have one resource integrated where we can embed data-related or research-related stuff, please send us a link and we will do so. So thanks for your attention, and I hope you found the tutorial useful, and I hope you got some ideas on how to use 42 data for discussing data-centric questions. Thanks.